Guys, please make sure to stay until the end. We're going to talk about common mistake people make that can actually cost you thousands of dollars for parts, tools, diagnostics that you may not actually need. Stay with us, we'll explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair. Guys, super quick, very helpful video for any of you having a problem when you guys start the car or change the climate control settings on your Mercedes. You hear noise clicking behind the dash. Guys, multiple things can cause that. Please do not waste your money until you watch that video on parts 2 diagnostics, guys, that will work on Mercedes W205. We'll explain what we see here in the garage that often causes that, how to fix it, how to test it, all that will be covered. And after that, if you need to buy any replacement parts and tools, guys, we'll share the information in the description of the video below. Check it out and you can see where we get most of our tools and supplies from as well. So let's start on it now. Before we start, guys, let us tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart. We show you how to fix pretty much anything. Electronics, engines, computers, transmissions. Why we do all that? Because our mission at the garage here is to save you as much money as we can, guys. All we need in return, please, guys, subscribe to the channel, like the video. That way we can keep making these free videos. Check out our YouTube channels. We have more than 17,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So let's go ahead and start on it now. So if you guys have noise behind the dash on your Mercedes, multiple things can cause that. We'll explain what we see quite often in the garage. The first thing you want to check is check your climate control fuses. Sometimes by putting these fuses for about 10 minutes, putting them back in can reset the system, it can work correctly. Sometimes you may have to reset it with a scanner, we'll talk about that. But before we start, guys, quick advice from us. 9 out of 10 owners of that Mercedes do not know about all the hidden fuse boxes in it. That's why I made a special video on our YouTube channel that's called Mercedes W205 fuse box location and diagram video that can save you thousands of dollars in repairs. Guys, what we need to do here specifically, first we need to open the driver door on the side of the dash. Here you have that cover, go ahead and pull it. Behind it you have a fuse box. Now, before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. So guys, let us tell you something really quick, guys. People make one common mistake. They never test fuses, relays. They look at them and they assume they're good. At that point, they think they have a good fuse or relay and they start replacing modules, computers, parts that can cost you thousands of dollars in repairs, guys. Always test your fuses. You have no idea how many cars we fixed for customers that said, oh, I checked the fuse, everything's fine, but I still have a problem. Now, some fuses are super hard to see if they're burnt or not. Some of them will be really easily accessible. You can clearly see them, but there will be fuses that are not see-through, fuses that may look like they're not burned, but they're actually burned. And often, guys, you can actually even test these fuses. Okay, let me show you now without even removing them. But it's very important to know how to test different fuses and relays. And if you want to see how to do that, guys, we're going to put that link to a video in the description of the video below, how to test fuse, how to test a relay. Always check that. I want to emphasize that enough because it could be a really simple fix. Here, guys, what we need to check: 2 fuses, then we need to go to 2 more fuse boxes. So we'll be working 3 fuse boxes together. That's fuse number 200. Then from there you go to 201, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 207 is one of the fuses you need to check, and 209 is another one right there. Then you need to open the passenger door, come in the footwell compartment, and on the right side of the A pillar, right here, guys, okay, on the A pillar, go ahead, let me get you a better angle, right there, pull the cover. Behind it you're going to find a fuse box with a layout like this one here. Now, here we need to check fuse number 311. Some of you will have it depending on the climate control system. And another fuse is MF2 and MF3. We're talking about these big fuses. Those fuses are 6 fuses built in one giant fuse, and this one as well. You have a fuse in each one of those for the climate control system, so remove and test each one of those as well. Next, you're not done, guys. Behind the dash, if you remove the glove box behind the dash, you have a pre-fuse box. If you open that pre-fuse box, you have many fuses there as well. And fuse number 3 now here, guys, that 4M fuse, that's the one that you will need to check. If you still hear that noise clicking behind the dash, guys, you see that device, okay? You're going to have a few of those. You have a dual climate control where you can adjust the temperature on the passenger and the driver side, right? So that means you have two to adjust the temperature on the driver and the passenger side. That's known as a blend door actuator, attaches to a flap that regulates hot and cold. So we have one for the driver, one for the passenger. You also have one of these to circulate the air through the different vents, let's say the footwell compartment, dash or windshield. And you have one that closes and opens the recirculation flap that lets air come in the vehicle or circulate the air inside. When you hear that clicking behind the dash, guys, okay, noise behind the dash, most of the times will be a cracked or worn gear in one of those blend door actuators that causes that problem. Most of the times will be one that regulates the temperature, okay? That will be the one that you will hear most of the times. How often they fail, it really depends. Some last the lifetime of the vehicle. This one failed at 7,000 miles on another brand new car. So you never know, guys, but always test the blend door actuator. And if you want to know how to do that, we have the video on the channel. And if you want to know the symptoms of bad blend door actuator, how to detect you have one, we have the video on the channel. Always test before replacing them because they're hard to reach sometimes, but most of the times that will be causing the noise clicking behind the dash when you start the car or change the climate control settings. Guys, quick advice. Now, that generation Mercedes, it has all kinds of different fuses and relays. I want to show you some of them. Those are super special ones as well, guys. And those pre-fuse boxes as well. Check it out. You will have a great variety of fuses, relays. So, by the way, if you guys want to buy any replacement parts, tools, fuses, we recommend to keep some spare ones in the glove box for a peace of mind. We're going to share the information in the description of the video below so you can see where you can get them from and you can see where we get most of our tools and supplies from as well. Thank you guys for watching and see you next time.